Hey everybody, so here we go. I am about to set the pinion on the rear axle. And what I've done here is I've put a about 320 pounds, give or take, 330 pounds on the back end of the truck. And the purpose being to basically try to figure out, the weight of the bed, the fenders, the floor, any sort of cargo you're going to carry. And I'm not going to carry a whole lot back there. So 350 pounds seems like it's going to put me right about in the ballpark, 300 to 350. Up front, I've got 700 pounds, trying to mimic the weight of the engine and transmission, which is probably still a little bit light. But again, it's about getting in the ballpark. And the frame is sitting level at this point, so we're going to go with that. What I'm going to do here is I've still got the U-joints a little bit loose, and so the rear end right now is sitting in the in the spring perches. There we go. It's sitting in the spring perches, and it is clamped down, but it still can rotate with a fair amount of force. So what I've done is I've got my floor jack here. I'm going to put it underneath the front end of the pumpkin, underneath the yoke area. I'm not going to jack on the yoke itself, but on the housing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that to rotate until the pinion is I'm going to go 4 degrees with the thought that the front end is probably going to rotate down a little bit, which will make it around 3 degrees. And so right now I'm sitting just below 90, so it's sitting just a little bit low. So we want to go about 3 degrees, or about to 4 degrees, as I said. So 3 degrees is going to be my end result here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jack that up, and you can see it is rotating just a little bit. I probably went a little too far right there. Let's see where we're at. I am reading 2 degrees, so I'm going to go just a little bit more than that. The goal being here to take a lot of the tension off of the U-joint so it's not working as hard. You still want to have a little bit of an angle so it runs smoothly. If it's too straight, a lot of times they'll vibrate. We want to have a little bit of angle on it, but then when it comes up here and meets up with the transmission, up in this area, there'll be a little bit of angle there too. So between the two, we ought to be about right. So I'm going to take this just a little bit further. It doesn't need a whole lot more. It's pretty close. Okay. And I'm not sure how well that's reading on the camera, but from here I can see that I need to go just a little bit further with it. So again, push that up. Whoop, that might be exactly it right there. That is sitting at 4.5 degrees right there, just 4 1/4 maybe. I'm going to relax the jack and see if it comes back just a little bit, which wouldn't be surprising if it did. Yeah, it's going to relax back just a bit. And we are 3.5 degrees, so I'm going to go just a little bit more. Just a skosh. There we go. And relax that back. See where we're at. Alright, it's wiggling back and forth. Oh, yeah, we went just a little too far. I'm up to 5. So all I'm going to do, take a hammer, tap right there in that lug, and just bring that back to 4 degrees. That's the way that I do it. I'm sure there's lots of different ways to do it. And I've seen guys do it up on jack stands, and that's good if you know that your springs are completely level. But I know that these lean forward just a little bit, and the fact is that if that is the case, if they are leaning forward, I can't do it on a set of jack stands because I'm not going to get it right. I've got to set it to the vehicle, not just to the ground. So in this case, I think that I've just about got it. So you guys have a great day and stay safe out there. God bless.